Good morning, class 6. Myself Ranjit Kumar. I welcome you all in the e-learning program of Modern English School, Kuntinagar, Nawada. This is the 8th video lecture of the chapter Body Movement. In today's video, we are going to discuss about movement of organism. Means movement of organism from one place to another is called locomotion. So, for example, we move with the help of legs. A snake crawls, fish swim. So, like that, different organisms move in different ways. So, in last video, we have discussed about the locomotion, that is movement of the invertebrates. Invertebrates means the organism that do not have backbone. So in that we have seen the movement of earthworm, we have seen the movement in cockroach means insect, and along with we have also seen the movement of snail. So in that we have seen different organism move in different way. So in today's video we are going to see movement in the vertebrates. What do you mean by vertebrates? The organism that have backbone is called vertebrate. Since we are talking about the vertebrates, we have to see some more terms which is related to it. First, tendons. What is tendons? Tendons are the thick elastic cord-like tissue that connects the muscles to the bones. So as we know, in human being or the animal which have backbone, so they have internal skeleton, and on that skeleton muscles are present, and above the muscle skin is there. So muscles remain attached to the bones with the help of tendons. So what is tendons? The tough cord like elastic tissue that connects the muscles to the bones. Those are called tendons. Next thing, one more thing from class 5, you all know that muscles can only pull, it cannot push. For example, if we are talking, if I want to bring my arm up, so this biceps will contract, then the muscles will come in this position. When I want my arm back to the normal position, means straighten, then these muscles will contract. So these muscles and these two muscles means for movement minimum you require two muscles. So those muscles work in opposite direction, means these muscles bring this to folded condition, and then these muscles contract, then it come in the straightened condition. So these two muscles that work in pair is called antagonistic pair. Okay, so some terms are there. For example, see, locomotion. Locomotion. What is locomotion? Movement of organism from one place to another is called locomotion. Is called locomotion. Next is tendon. Tough elastic cord-like tissue that connect muscles to bones are called tendons. Next है antagonistic muscles. What is antagonistic muscles? Muscles that work in pair are called antagonistic pair. Antagonistic pair is called antagonistic pair. The muscles that work in pair are called antagonistic pair. Example: biceps and triceps in upper arm is the example of antagonistic pair. What is vertebrae? Vertebrates. What is vertebrates? Animals that have a vertebral column are called vertebrates. So we are going to see vertebrates, snake, then we are going to see birds, and we are going to see snake, birds. So these we are going to see. The first we will see snake. See, snake has a long vertebral column, and this vertebral column is made up of 100 to 400 vertebrae. Our vertebral column is made up of 33 vertebrae. So the vertebral column of the snake is made up of 100 to 400 vertebrae, and each vertebrae is connected to another with ball and socket joint. Our vertebrae is connected to other vertebrae with gliding joint, but here snake's body is connected with the help of ball and socket joint. First point. Second point, each vertebrae is connected to two ribs. दो ribs से connected होते हैं वो, means each vertebrae is connected to two ribs, and a strong muscles, thin muscle present in their body that connects the rib, backbone and the skin. So muscles connect the ribs, vertebrae and the skin together. Okay, this is the body structure of the snake. Next thing, when they have to move, they bend their body or they form loops. So when a snake has to move, snake forms a loop like structure. So this loop, this is called loop. One bend is there. No, when is how snake move? Snake move like this. You can say snake is there. This is the mouthpiece. So these are called loops. This bending is called loops. So since we know it has ball and socket joint, and as we know ball and socket joint allows maximum degree of movement. So due to this ball and socket joint, they bend their body, or they throw their body, they curve their body in many loops, and each loop press the ground and give a forward jerk to the body. Means each loop press the ground and give a forward jerk to the body. Like this, snake move in forward direction. One more thing, since the body is moving due to jerk given by the loop, snake can move fast, but it cannot move in a straight line. Due to this loop formation, body is moving due to loop. Snake can move, but it can move very fast, but it cannot move in straight line. Okay, so this information I will write, then you will note it down. Okay, see, snake. A snake has a vertebral column made up of 100 to 400 vertebrae. that are connected by ball and socket joint. So joint is ball and socket joint. Each vertebrae is connected to a pair of ribs. They have thin muscles that interconnect the backbone, the ribs, and the skin, means the scale. The snake's body curves into many loops, folding. Each loop of the snake gives it a forward push by pressing against the ground, जमीन के धक्का देकर. So due to loop, snake can move fast but not in a straight line. So as already explained you, snake body is made up of vertebral column made up of 100 to 400 vertebrae, which is connected with the help of ball and socket joint, and each vertebrae is connected to a pair of ribs, and a thin muscles connect all the backbone, ribs, and the skin, and the body is curved into loops, and each loops give a forward push by pressing against the ground, and that's why the snake move in the forward direction. Next is fish. How fish swim? See, if you see carefully, the body of fish is pointed from the front and from the back. Means the middle portion of the fish is thicker, means चौड़ा होता है compared to the front and the back. This type of body is called streamlined body, means the body that tapers means patla hona, tapers from the front and the back is called streamlined body. First thing. Second, the body of the fish is streamlined and it is covered with scale. वो चोइयां जिसको कहते हैं ना, मछली खाते समय उसमें निकालते हैं ना, that scale that give resistance from the water. So now, due to this streamlined body and the scale on the body, the fish can swim very fast in the water without any resistance from the water. Water से वो scale fish को वाटर से बचाता भी है और साथ ही साथ उसको वाटर में मूव करने में मदद भी करता है. ओके. Second thing, the wave-like movement of the fish body help them to swim in the water. What do you mean by wave-like movement? Imagine this is a fish and it is in water. So first it will move this is moving like this, and then it is moving like this, then it is moving like this, then it is moving like this. This wave like movement means from front. If I am saying topic from the top, this portion is moving that side, then this portion is moving this side. If this portion is coming this side, then this portion will go that side. This wave like movement of the body of the fish help them to swim in the water. What brings this wave like movement? I have told you the body of fish, since we are talking about vertebral organism, means vertebrates, it means fish also have a central vertebral column. They have a long vertebral column or the backbone. That backbone, if this is the backbone of the fish, one muscle is this side, other muscle is this side. So two pair of muscles, one muscle is on the right side, one muscle is on the left side of the backbone. So when these muscles of this side contract, the body bend like this, and when these muscles relax and these muscles contract, then body move like this. So these two muscles work antagonistically, means it work like antagonistic pair. When this contract, it will relax, then body, the tail will bend in this direction, and when it will relax and it will contract, then it will move in that direction. So continuous movement means contraction of this muscle and this muscle, means continuous working of these two muscles together create a wave-like movement that help fish to swim in water. Okay, so these are the antagonistic pair of muscles that help fish to swim in the water. Along with that, they also have swim bladder. What do you mean by swim bladder? A balloon-like structure in their body in which the liquid is controlled. Means if the liquid is more in that balloon like structure, then the body become heavy and it will sink down. When fish want to come above the surface of water, they will remove some water from the balloon, so it will become lighter and it will float in the water. So with the help of swim bladder, fish can sink or come to the surface of the water, and with the wave-like movement of the body, they can swim in the water. So these two muscles present on the left and right side of the body of the fish, that is work antagonistically and help them to swim in the water. Okay, so fish have a streamlined body and covering of scales. The streamlined body and covering of scale help the fish to overcome the resistance offered by water. वाटर जो मूव करने में उसको तकलीफ देता है, जो रेजिस्टेंस डेवलप करता है, उसको वो पार पाते हैं विद द हेल्प ऑफ स्ट्रीमलाइन बॉडी. मीन्स अगर स्ट्रीमलाइन बॉडी नहीं होता तो वाटर उसको मूव करने नहीं देता. Fish move by wave-like movement which travels from head to tail. I told you wave-like movement. Strong muscles attached to the vertebral column. Vertebral column is there, backbone is there. Strong muscles attached to the vertebral column work antagonistically, means work in pair. When one contract, other relax. When other contract, one relax. So when those on one side contract, means एक side का जब contract करेगा, the ones on the other side relax, दूसरे side वाला relax करेगा. This makes the wave-like motion of the body possible. Means if this is contracting, it is relaxing. When it is relaxing, then it is contracting. So it will create a wave-like movement. Fins help fish to change direction and remain steady in the water. Some fish have a swim bladder or air sac. Air sac मतलब body or bag. So swim bladder or air sac that help them to sink or rise in the water. Next thing is, I am explaining it now. Written portion I will provide you because video is bit too long. It's already 18 minutes. So next is birds. So birds can move with the help of legs or they can fly. So legs they have, means the forelimb they have, they use for walking or perching, means sitting on any branch. The forelimb is modified into wings. So आगे का जो limbs होता है, that is modified into the wings and which help them to fly. So the wings have feathers and that when it flap up and down, that create a upthrust and that help the birds to fly. Not only this thing, the bones of the bird is hollow. Since it is hollow, it is light. The body weight of the bird will be light. वो हल्का होगा. And it is boat shaped. उसका body जो होगा वो boat shaped होगा. And strong muscles are present that help the wings to flap. So some important point that I am saying here, birds forelimb is modified into wings and they flap the wings. How they flap the wings? With the help of strong muscles that help the wings to flap. That will create a upthrust and that will help the bird to fly. First thing. Second, the body of the bones of the birds are hollow. Since it is hollow, means hollow body, so body is light. that will help them to fly. And body is boat shaped. This boat shaped structure also help them to get less air resistance. अगर बॉडी अगर बोट शेप्ड होगा, बोट शेप होने के कारण they can easily fly up because air will not create that much resistance. So these are the characteristic of the bird that help them to fly. Since video is too long, I am not going to make it much more. So the important point of the birds already I explained you. The important point I will provide you in written because I am writing here only, so there also I will write. Okay, thank you.